Hi friends, it's Tommy, and did you know that you should be cleaning your makeup brushes once a week? Hi everybody, it's Tommy, and did you know that you should be cleaning your makeup brushes once a week? And I'm going to show you how to properly clean your brushes. Some people wonder, do you really have to clean your brushes once per week? Well, the answer is most of the time, yes. So of course, if you don't use your brushes for makeup, you don't need to wash them once per week. But if you do use them for makeup, you want to make sure if it's been over a week that you clean those brushes before they touch your face. And let me tell you why. When you apply makeup on your brushes, whether it is liquid, especially if it's liquid, or powder, and you're applying that onto your face, you are not only adding product to it, but you're also collecting any loose skin, dust, and debris also on that brush. So the next time that you use that brush, it's going to start growing bacteria and other particles, and then you're putting it back on your face again. This can cause irritation to the skin and can also cause breakouts. So you can certainly use a brush cleaner that either cleans off the makeup in between uses so that you can apply and use a different color, or just to even get a lot of that gunk off of your brushes in between use. But it's still important to use something with a disinfectant or antibacterial every week. And I'm going to show you how to properly wash your brushes. So you can use whatever soap that you would like to disinfect your brushes. For example, Dawn's an easy one because you can get antibacterial Dawn, but you can use any type of antibacterial soap. And what I like to use is these little scrubber pads. It's made of silicone, so it won't absorb the extra dirt and bacteria, and it can be easily cleaned after. These you can find at the dollar store or any other store, different shapes, different sizes. The important thing is it has little grippies or little bumps or ridges on it to help clean your brushes better. So you can do this many different ways. I'm just going to show you the way that I do it. So I just take one little drop onto my scouring pad, and then you're going to get it wet. So it's probably better if you do this over a sink, but for demonstration purposes, I'm not at my sink. And you just take the brush, circular motions just to break up those particles, and then you can move it side to side, up and down, whatever works best for you. And then it's your discretion to if you feel that the brush is clean or not. For example, this is foundation brush, so you can see, maybe not on the inside, there's still a lot of foundation in there, so I'm gonna have to work a little bit harder on this. Liquids you usually do. So what I did is I went to the sink to have running water over it just to kind of wash it out a little bit easier. And now my brush is finished. Make sure that when you wash it, you have water running down the barrel out from the brushes on the bottom. You don't want to run water through it like this, because the water can get into the brushes and sit at the base, and that's where we can get mold or mildew. So you always want to wash your brushes like this, and if there's water running, have it down where the bristles are on the bottom. So now it is nice and clean. And then you want to make sure and try to squeeze out the additional water that may be in there. And then to dry your brushes, you want to make sure you never dry them like this, because again, the water is going to sit at the base here and mildew. You want to either hang this on the edge of your sink, which I'll show you here. So you can either just leave your brushes hanging off the sink to dry, or you can get one of these. They're very inexpensive. They're brush holders. And you go ahead and put as many brushes as you need to on there. You hang it off the edge of the sink. And there you go. Easy to use. Here's another sanitary tip for your brushes. When you are finished cleaning your brushes, you don't want to keep them on top of your vanity or wherever. You don't want to leave them out because dust and all the other particles that are swarming around your house are going to end up sitting on your brush. Just like everything else in your house that collects dust, so is this. So if you have it left out and it collects all that dust and debris and then you go to use it on your face again, that's gonna encourage breakouts or adding bacteria to your face. So you can store them in whatever you want, just make sure they're put in a drawer or a container that you can close to protect it from the elements. I hope these tips were helpful. I hope you have an amazing day, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.